Hello and welcome to the 6th episode of my 7-part fitness series for fitness enthusiasts. How to choose the right trainer for you. In our 5 episodes, we first discussed the mindset you need to have before you begin your workout. Then we discussed the posture, mobility and flexibility, which you need to have before you begin your workout. Then we discussed strength training. Then we discussed cardiovascular training, the endurance training. Then we discussed nutrition. All of this before you begin training. And now, how to choose that right trainer for you before you go to the gym. These are those points that you need to know before you begin training. Now, let me make it very clear right in the beginning. In this entire episode, I'm going to keep giving you my examples. Why? Not because I'm trying to sell myself to you. That look, I'm the best trainer, you need to train with me. No. Okay? I have an exclusive contract with my client, with my billionaire client, that I cannot do personal training to anyone. Okay? I'm booked. I'm done. So you are hearing this from someone. Go to my website. Please show me the scheme that I'm selling you. Please show me the 8-week, 12-week or whatever plan that I'm selling you. Nothing. Okay? So you are hearing this from someone who is educated, who's qualified, who's experienced and is one of the highest paid trainers in the country. So what I am telling you now is with no selfish interest. This is what you need to know very clearly before you begin training. So sit back, relax and hear what I have to say. Now, I'm going to summarize this thing in 4 points. The mental qualification, the physical qualification, the emotional qualification and work ethics. Let's begin with the first one. Educational qualification, your mental qualification. You will find tons of trainers who will come and tell you, especially with this whole online thing going on, that look, I have got myself in shape. Look, 6-pack abs, look this, look that. Okay? And now I can get you in shape. It doesn't work like that. Whatever is their experience of training is their experience of training. Remember this. To train you, to train your body as a trainer, your trainer needs to know anatomy, physiology, neuroscience, biomechanics, sports nutrition, all of this. My experience in training myself does not qualify me to train you. You need to know this. Once you understand this, you will stop getting conned by these 12-week plans, 8-week plans that are being sold online, or these trainers who come to you and tell you that, look, I am in shape, what's so difficult in getting you? It's very difficult. I always tell this to people that strength training, endurance training, speed training, flexibility training, sports psychology, nutrition are individual subjects by themselves. You need decades of learning to understand them and prescribe them to someone. It is very difficult. It is not as easy as people say it is just by Googling it, seeing YouTube videos and then starting to train people. It doesn't work like that. Your trainer must have a proper certification. No, he doesn't need to have those fancy degrees from big universities, etc. Not needed. Basic certification is a must. And your trainer, he or she cannot tell you that I did this 10 years back. Continued education. I'll give you my example. I became a black belt in judo when I was 16. So I've been training since I was 8. That doesn't qualify me to be your trainer. That qualifies me to train myself. I've been training since 8. I became a black belt when I was 16. First certification when I was 23. Another certification when I was probably 26. Enrolled into a degree program when I was 31. Strength and conditioning comes when I was 34. Degree comes when I was 36. Another certificate, international certification, when I was 38. And the educational plan for the next 20 years is set. Your trainer has to be like this in the game. It cannot be a part-time job. You're understanding me? So, your trainer has to be qualified. It has to be continued education all throughout. And keep talking to your trainer. Ask him, what's the latest book you're reading? Which is the latest research that's come out? What's this nutrition fad all about? Your trainer has to be tip-top updated with what's going on and has to be properly qualified in training you. That's point number one, mental qualification. Second, physical qualification. Now, your trainer does not need to have full six-pack abs, ripped muscle. She doesn't need to be 36, 24, 36. This is what has been sold to you by the fitness industry and by the Hollywood, Bollywood. People have started realizing that human beings in reality don't look like that. And the myth it's busting very soon. That's why you will see people moving away from bodybuilding, getting more into CrossFit and Tai Chi and Pilates and yoga, and sports, different kind of sports activities, because they realize that is not reality. So, don't be into this. When some trainer comes and tries to sell you, look, I'm full six-pack. Oh, I'm 36, 24, 36. You may be. That cannot be even a slightest qualification to train. What it should be is that your trainer should represent her passion. If your trainer was a marathon runner, she should look like a marathon runner. Footballer, look like an athlete. Martial artist, look like a martial artist. Bodybuilder, look like a bodybuilder. Your trainer's physicality should be an expression of their passion. Not some copy-paste what is come from somewhere. Some industry gave it to you saying this is the right thing. So when a trainer tries to sell their physique as a qualification to now start training you, be careful. That's a red flag. So first, it's your mental qualification. Second, it's the physical qualification. And the third one, which I think, in my personal opinion, is the most important one. And this is what is sidelined always. People don't give so much importance to this one. I give most importance to this one. Emotional qualification. What is that? Your trainer has to be from an athletic, competing background. How many people take this into consideration? Nobody. Again, my example. I have lost count of how many championships I have lost count of how many championships I have won, how many times I have been injured, how many times I have recovered, gotten back into the game, the training that I have gone through, given up, come back, still done it, so many responsibilities in life, personal, professional, still did it. What is the number one killer of all workouts? Motivation. Only and only a trainer who has gone through this can now pick you up, can now motivate you, can now get you in the gym to do it, can give you the confidence that you can do it. It is achievable. Not a trainer who was once a marketing executive, got bored with his job, realized that I love to work out, so did one certification and now has become your trainer. Or this whole online thing where they have no qualification, nothing. They are excellent with their marketing online, sold themselves to you. No. Do one thing. Train with a trainer who comes from that kind of a background, that whole marketing, then I just love to be a trainer and became a trainer. And with a trainer who comes from an athletic background. Just train with them. 5 minutes into the training, you'll know the difference. No amount of fancy PR and all of this online show will ever get that kind of prowess, that fire in your trainer that only a thoroughbred athlete will have in them. Now, athlete doesn't mean I have to be a national, international level player or like me right from childhood into it. No. Okay, marketing executive, realized bored from job. So, love to train, became a trainer. Let a trainer go and compete in the Standard Chartered Marathon. Just run in the Standard Chartered Marathon. So many fitness expos happen. Go and participate there. Powerlifting, weightlifting, bodybuilding, beach body competition. So many events happen. In the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you is, if your trainer doesn't have a competing streak, has not prepared for something, has not lost over there, has not won over there, that trainer can never can never pick you up. See, remember this. If your trainer has become a trainer by accident, your training is very soon going to be an accident. You're understanding me? So, this kind of, like when I used to train back in the, when I was in my 20s, in my training camps, we used to train 3 times in a day. Morning, the temperature was -1, 0, 1. There's frost on the grass. And we were made to run 20 kilometers. 100 meter sprint, 200 meter sprint, 800 meter sprint, 1500 meter sprint, a stadium stair run, all of this. That throwing after this 10 round fight in that temperature, imagine 10 round fight. Now when you tell me I am panting, I know what you're going through. When you tell me it's hurting, I know what you're going through. When you next day tell me I'm sore, I know what you're going through. That nutrition meal, I know what you're going through. I'm feeling demotivated, I don't think I can do this, I'm not getting to my goal. I know what you're feeling because I've been there myself. You're understanding me? Your trainer needs to be there some point of time in his life, or should be there, so that he can connect to you. Because what you're doing is physical, what you're doing is mental, what you're doing is emotional. It doesn't come by degree and certificate. It comes by being there. So your trainer should be from an athletic background. So, mental qualification, physical qualification, emotional qualification. 4th point, work ethics. Now, number 1 thing in work ethics, this whole phone thing. When your trainer stands with you in the gym and trains you, he cannot be on the phone. I have seen this. Client is doing, trainer is on the phone. Then client is telling, I finished 20 repetitions. Oh, okay, you finished? Okay, now do that. I have trained some of the top Bollywood actresses. Okay. One of those actresses would call me, forget picking up the call. I haven't even called back for the next 2 hours. Not a word from her. You know why? Because she knows that if he's not picking up and he's not called me back, means he's training someone. And I would do the same for her. And I do the same for her. When your trainer is with you, he is with you. Now he doesn't know anything else that's happening in the world. And he cannot see anything else other than you. For the next 1 hour, he's all yours. Phone is not even there in the pocket. It's there in the locker, it's there in the bag, it's wherever. It's not with your trainer. He is 100% yours when he is training you. You have to make sure your trainer has this kind of work ethic. Number 2, within work ethics, punctuality. If the training is at 9, your trainer has to be standing in the gym at 8:45 or 8:50. Why? Because you are anyways not motivated. Correct? Your trainer has to be more motivated and more excited about your training than you are. He or she should be ready there waiting. Come, let's start. And you are like, no. That is trainer. That is the fire your trainer. When you look at that trainer already standing there, you're like, okay, you know what? I think I can achieve something. You are waiting, you are calling, I'm coming. Again, my example, till date in my life, I have, in 21 years, while I'm shooting this video, it's 21 years in the industry. I have missed my training 4 times. Late, never. 4 times I have missed. Twice when I crashed my bike big time, massive accident when I was on my way to my client. Remaining 2 times when my alarm didn't go off in the morning. That's it. Otherwise, never ever am I late or I miss my client's training. Sunday to Sunday, I'm standing with my client. This is the reason why my clients lasted 7 years, 10 years, billionaires, actors, actresses, because this work ethic. Trainer means look at that trainer and like, wow, dude, I think I can do this. He is there now by my side. Bas, it's going to happen. That is how your trainer should be. That kind of work ethic your trainer should bring to the table when he is working with you. You're understanding me? So, I have given you, now I would have loved to do some more points, but we can cover this later. For example, I'll give you 2 points. One, this whole myth about being a celebrity trainer. Oh, the way they con you with this whole celebrity thing. I'm going to bust that whole thing about how it works and how you how they trap you in that. That is one. Second, about personal trainers entering the personal space. And after that, how things horribly go wrong over there. I'm going to make 2 separate videos on this and give it to you. But for now, these 4 points are enough to get you started. Now, in my next episode, summary, I'm going to take these 6 episodes, summarize it to you, and tell you how to get started with your training. So now, I'll see you in my next episode. Take care.